I'm Joe Quesada, and this is the worst day of my fucking life.
Well, I guess we're back. After how long? How long?
I think the last Regenerative Talk episode was like August, July of last
Yeah,
July
we
of
talked
last
about
year.
Superman. The last one was on Superman.
Oh
yeah, it was on Superman.
Yeah,
last one
I
was
just
Superman.
got my fucking lashings and I was like, fuck this. I'm not doing this for the rest of the summer.
We were supposed to do Fantastic Four, and then June made a stupid ass fucking comment, and it fucked the whole game. It fucked the whole thing
Listen. It was a miscalculation on my part. It was a miscalculation on my part. It was my bad.
Oh, you know, I distinctly remember you pissing me off, and I was just like, "Fuck this."
Made a bad joke and fucked it. Like we were literally like me and Ty were like prepped for that. We were like, oh my, like we're about to go fucking band for band on this Fantastic Four discussion, and then June made a fucking stupid joke to Ty and pissed them off so bad that they just didn't want to do a podcast for a fucking eternity at this point. Months on end.
Listen, man. I regret it, but I do have to say that fucking joke was fire at the fucking time. It was hilarious.
What did you say? Like, I know it made me really mad. Like, I remember it made me really mad.
It was after you were like talking. I think it was like some stupid discussion over like some bullshit, and then you fucking set the fucking Batman Brave and the Bold Tibetan monk thing, and I was like, yeah, did those Tibetan monks teach you to fumble like how you did?
Jesus.
Yeah, no, it was a fucked up joke. It was a fucked up joke.
It was a fucked up joke on my part.
I think if it was just like maybe like a few months later, I don't think it would have bothered you. But that was literally like a month after. Like
I miscalculated.
That sounds a lot like you. You just go for the fucking jugular.
That was my bad. I miscalculated. That's my bad. It was my bad.
If it was a few months later, I think it would have been like whatever, June, whatever.
Yeah,
it was like literally still.
I get it. That was all me.
I was still like crying every day. Like I was probably still like crying.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. That was all. That was all me.
I was just in the I was in the corner like that fucking furry watching their parents argue in the kitchen. I was just crying in the corner watching the shit happen.
It's
the Fantastic Four discussion, guys.
My bad.
Fantastic Four.
My bad. I'm just saying that fucking episode probably. I will say if that joke wasn't thrown there in that moment, it probably would have been thrown in that fucking episode. I won't even lie to you.
That was like about to be the most heated podcast episode today.
At each other's fucking throats over cape
based off
shit,
our
bro.
own discussions privately, that was going to be fucking
Jesus fuck,
insane.
No, it was gonna be bad. Like it was gonna be bad. Like
yeah. So
my opinions on Fantastic Four are fucking. They've simmered out. I'm not going to strong letterbox 5 anymore on Fantastic.
Yeah. Maybe it was a good thing that episode never happened, and Regenerate Talk kind of just like slumbered for a little bit. Thank Christ.
We simmered down.
Yeah. But anyways, this episode's gonna be on the Oscars that I did watch, even though I haven't seen any of the movies that won awards. And Spider-Man Brand New Day. Yeah, Spider-Man Brand New Day. And also Milestone too, because I'm big on Milestone right now. Go buy the Dakota Incident if you can.
That guys, that one friend who's too into Milestone.
But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys take the floor on the Oscar talk, since I was like paying attention, kind of like just like side eyeing it because I thought Marty Supreme was gonna get something.
Well,
my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to.
That was crazy when that happened. That was crazy.
Yeah, man, that was crazy, man. I thought Will Smith is really out of line. He could have killed Chris Rock right there.
Could have killed him, man.
Yeah.
Can we get Seth MacFarlane back as host? I really want Seth MacFarlane back as host.
I know. It's just really distasteful now.
Especially, dude, he just came out with another fire season of Ted. I feel like it's prime time. It's prime time for Seth MacFarlane to take
Family
the
Guy
reins.
Ted crossover at the Oscars. Are you kidding me?
Bring that
Peak
white
television.
boy back. Bring that
Genuinely
white
peak
boy
television,
back.
bro.
I mean,
Bring it
you
back.
gotta think about it though. Like, it's gonna be on YouTube in a few years. I know they made the joke. They made like a weird, like, stupid gag at the end of the Oscars about Mr. Beast taking over. But like, legitimately, if it's gonna be on YouTube in the next couple years, that's not far
Fuck,
off,
man.
dude. That's not
Like,
far off.
fucking-
Like, I feel like that's
I
gonna
would-
happen.
But like, can you imagine? Like, hello, internet,
Cinema.
and welcome to the Oscars.
Matt Pat hosting the Oscars. I don't
Dude,
know.
anything is
Scorsese
possible.
would
Anything is
literally.
possible.
What? Wait, hold on. Film theory. That's him, wasn't it?
Huh?
You know,
Huh?
At least he has some background in like
Yeah,
movies.
he did do film theory. I don't know
Yeah,
if they
yeah.
were any good, but you know.
Yeah.
And best picture winner is FNAF 4.
Honest to God, probably would be a better win than the one that got this Oscars. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we'll just like start there at this point because I don't know where else to start. And I feel like that's like the conversation really that I want to have is just like
yeah.
I'll let Ty take it over because Ty, you kind of wrote your own piece about this, and I think you really like hit the nail on the head of like where our priorities should be in general, and then in relation to like the actual awards themselves. You know.
Yeah. I mean, just first off, like, just it was an incredible, really, really incredible night for Ryan Coogler's Sinners, which was just absolutely like my favorite film of 2025. I don't think we've talked about it much here on this platform as much, but I mean, man, like Bryce and I, we've gushed about it like basically all year, at least once a week. Like we talk about how great it is. And I think it's really, really great that of course, Autumn Durald Arkapaw won her award, really, really well deserved. Ludwig won
genuinely shocking.
Michael
I was
B.
genuinely so shocked
really?
by that.
Really?
I don't know. I just
it came out.
I guess I was like hoping it'd be a lock, but like I was kind of shocked. Like usually they kind of give it to like I don't know. I just given how one battle after another was sweeping up in like some other areas, like I really thought it would.
I thought they would have. I thought they would have given it to that evil ass looking white lady at the end. The one that was talking about how like she like made her boyfriend give up like cats or some shit. I thought they would have given it
Jesse
to her.
Buckley.
Yes, dude, that evil ass looking white woman with the bob, bro.
Jesse Buckley's awesome. Jesse Buckley's awesome.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it, but like I don't know, man. Seeing her on the Oscars, bro, smiling like
lady.
that, evil ass looking lady, bro. I won't hold you now.
But I think really, of course, the really standout moments from the night were, Michael B. Jordan earning his moment and Ryan Coogler getting, best original screenplay. I mean, first off, like, just
holy shit,
fascinating statistic, and I talked about this in my blog that it was really, really astounding that Ryan Coogler could have been the first Black director in about 100 years to win that award, which he didn't because it went to Paul Thomas Anderson. But even being the first Black man, I believe, to win Best Original Screenplay in 100 years of the Oscars, and Michael B. Jordan being one of very few Black actors overall to win Best Actor, I think it really speaks to, where the general public's attention, or at least people who are really into film's attention, should be. Particularly if, folks are frightened by this so-called political moment. I think,
sure.
First off, why are we venerating and why are we holding, this award ceremony that clearly has zero respect for any minority, any quote unquote minority that is not white, male, and straight, Why are we holding that to our highest set of standards? You know, we had a black woman win an award for cinematography in a history of fucking thousands and millions of films. You know, not mentioning, you know, the 100 years of Oscars that have taken place in the hundreds of black women who have worked in film, and I imagine have been Oscar nominated. Even that's just like the who's been selected, who's been able to get that Oscar nomination, and we're still holding some
Who's
kind
getting
of
in
high
the door?
standard, right? Like it's a, you know, like it's an activism thing, like it's a thing that we're like, it's not Black history. It's not Black history. That's not Black history at all. Black history used to be like people getting their rights. Black history used to be like fucking people, you know, people getting their just due. Fucking winning an award ain't, that's not Black history. That's not justice. That's just, you know, that's taken from the white folks. That's taking them white folks awards and being proud of it. Which I'm sure it's going to be incredible for Ryan Coogler, and I'm sure it's going to be incredible for Micah B, and I'm sure it's going to be incredible for Autumn, and you know, Ludwig. He's German, so that doesn't really matter. German, Swedish,
I was gonna say Swedish. He's Swedish.
Yeah.
But like, I'm sure within the confines of Hollywood, a film like Sinners working out will be a good thing for those individual artists, but in no way is that a win for Black people globally. In no way is that a win for Black people who are working on independent films or in the independent scene. And that's certainly not a win for Black people in Hollywood. Not at all. Not at all. There are so many actors, white, Black, Asian, Latino, whatever, who win Oscars, who win these prestigious ass awards, and then their career goes fucking nowhere for whatever reason. For whatever reason. It happened to Mahershala Ali. It happened to Ki Hee Kwan. It happened to motherfucking Brandon Fraser. He's been in like one shitty movie since winning the fucking the Whale Award.
Yeah.
So like,
hey man, we're getting another Mummy movie. We're getting another Mummy movie.
I hear got the Mummy too.
I hear
It
About
doesn't
the
matter.
Family was actually pretty good though, right? It was actually pretty okay.
Well, I mean, shitty. You know, I'm using a little anecdotally, but I just don't think that's really where the energy of, you know, Black and brown people should be. You know, looking towards the Oscars or looking towards these mainstream films, as our saviors, as our heroes, as something that we need to triumphantly put up as a cultural win every time that something good happens, every time that there is a success, because that's how you end up with fucking, you know, people holding one battle after another in their highest of activism point standards, and you know what they see to be a quote unquote true leftist movie written by Paul Thomas Anderson, a man who very outwardly loves the IOF and Israel, and and fucking lead starring goddamn Leonardo DiCaprio of Israel Hotel Manufacturing. You know what I'm saying? That's no win for the left. That's not a win for liberalism. That's to make them people feel good. All funded under goddamn WBD Mount, now owned by some fucking weird ass fucking AI tech bro right wing manosphere weirdo who will do whatever the fuck Trump says. That's not a win for anyone. And I think it's quite. I think the fact that we do this, you know, this song and dance every year with the Oscars and with all this attention and with this, oh, you know, so and so winning is a win for Black and brown people everywhere. You know, so and so. You know, I had my little shit. With that. With damn, it was Shorty from that Martin Scorsese movie. What was her name? Goddamn, now I feel bad. You know, I remember being like Black. No. I said Martin Scorsese movie. No, what? Damn. See, now I feel bad. See, now I can't because I'm a little.
Are you talking about Killers of the Flower Moon?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Fuck, no, I'm.
Damn. See. Now I'm gonna feel racist as hell.
Jesus, bro. Jesus.
All right,
Lily
fuck,
Gladstone.
man.
Lily Gladstone.
Yes, thank you.
Lily
Thank you.
Gladstone.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Fucking, I remember being blackout drunk, goddamn, one night before the Oscars. You know, fucking, I think there's probably someone probably has a recording where I'm like fucking crying and like begging the Oscars to give Lily Gladstone her award and then like a white woman. You know, So
You were
I have a
riding
moment
that
with
hard for Lily Gladstone?
that.
You were really riding that hard for her?
Was she?
I was strong.
Was she good in the movie?
She was damn good, but I feel like that's the kind of thing where, you ride so hard for someone you don't know in an industry that is so strongly against promoting the work of people of color. It's just like, what's the point? What's the point with that? Truly,
Yeah.
nigga, have we been doing this for an hour? Oh no, y'all have been in the call for an hour. Okay, I was about to start shit.
What the?
I was gonna say you weren't flowing that much. You weren't. You didn't go into a flow that much to be have a whole hour fucking pass.
No, I was just fucking. I thought no, man. I was just going over the brief points in my Substack. Find me at Ty Reads Nothing. That's my Substack. Geek4Hire, obviously. It'll be here.
Yeah.
June, could you link the article in the goddamn video?
Yeah, totally can.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That sounds like a buddy, sure. Like,
Yeah,
That was a bit like a go fuck yourself, but that's fine.
I got you. I linked Seth's shit when we're doing episodes with him. So yeah, that's totally fine. Just send me the link for later, and then I got you. Yeah.
All right.
Downside is all this Oscar talk, but I think there was an even bigger snap. That boy Timothy Chalamet, he ain't getting none. He ain't getting none. Yeah. No.
Well,
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
just briefly to fucking talk about Chalamet, I guess. Like, I thought, I never really found it necessary to comment on his little wigger nonsense, when he was doing all the gimmicks with all the black people and did that song with what's that white boy name? Four Raws.
SD Kid or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. I never found it necessary to comment on it because I was just saw it as like, oh, he's just, this is wigger nonsense. That's fine.
Yeah.
What you got to do, get out your system. And I haven't seen Marty Supreme, so I can't really speak to how good the movie was or how good he was in it.
Sure.
I like Chalamet. I like to do movies. What the fuck does he know about hip hop? I don't really, I don't really care about all that. But I think it's really, I don't want to say it's like deserved for like just getting the general whacking for saying something so stupidly. So saying something so stupid so publicly.
Yeah.
I generally would not do that. But if that's what he wants to do, that's totally fine. But like I kind of feel bad for the Marty Supreme. I feel like it never stood a chance after that hit piece article on which Safety was it? Was it
Josh?
Josh? Yeah, Josh. Yeah. After that hit piece, obviously disgusting story, but a hit piece, obvious hit piece. He never stood a chance. So
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It is like really funny though how fucking over the like you would have thought he dropped like the hard R. Like, how people were going after Chalamet about like the ballet shit.
It's like
it's like
ballet that does it.
Yeah, exactly. Like we talked about this like privately before, but it is like kind of insane that like this was the thing to really set people over in like this is what people decided to have a discussion about. Like, really? This is it? This is like who we're making the Oscars villain is like over a stupid ass fucking like he full. It's not that bad of a comment. Like it really wasn't like that egregious to the point where people needed to like somebody wasted time in their acceptance speech to acknowledge that shit, dude. Like you really took the breath to say that in your own acceptance speech, really? Like you cared about it that much? No, you didn't. No, you fucking did.
No, you did.
No, it's like fuck, man. Like, is it really like? I think I might have said this to you, Bryce, but it's like we care about like the ballerina comment and not like the full
shit.
The full throttle goddamn wigger campaign.
Yeah.
We don't care about that. Like that's Like, really?
Or the fact they got Kevin O'Leary in the movie at all. Like, and like, Kevin O'Leary is unfortunately really fucking good in that movie. Like, he is like when he says, "I'm a fucking vampire. I've been around since 1600." Like, when he says that shit, that is like it's such a good scene. But at the same time, like, I can't imagine you couldn't have found anybody else to play like a really good asshole. Like, just because you needed a good asshole doesn't mean you needed to cast an actual fucking like goblin in that role. Like, out of all the things to like criticize or like start a conversation around that movie, the ballet shit was just the stupidest thing to go about.
Because it honestly, it just feels like it's just like so like fuck, because it's like hold on, I'm trying to see where I can word
like
it where
forced.
I'm like pissing off people. Yeah, it's like why am I giving such a shit about this? You know what I mean? It's like, why is this thing that I'm like focusing like the main like brunt of like discussion on, when there's like so many more like better topics or like better kind of like criticisms I could be making, instead of like I think ballet and opera is like a dying thing. You know, it's like why was there such a big fucking like offense to that? You know what I mean? It's like that it's like that Saruman meme where it's like Timothy Chalamet summoning 100 million opera and ballet.
Who is genuinely talking about ballet and opera in this like wide of a context before he said this, dude? Like, like, you proved his point, like, in a way, by like making this like the most like eyes that have been put on those particular you know, art forms. And again, not to say that they're like outdated or anything like that. It's just, I don't think he's exactly wrong in saying they're not as popular as something like movies and all that.
It was a misstep. Like, it was a misstep. It was a verbal misstep. I feel like people have definitely had worse than that. Like, Sean Penn, like, his fucking like beat women, and he was like in best supporting and fucking won and won. So, I mean, you know,
Kobe won an
I don't
Oscar.
really care.
Kobe won an
I don't
Oscar.
really care. Like, I don't really care much. I don't care much for Chalamet. You know, he clearly loves the Kardashians. So I can only feel so bad for someone who is a Kardashian lover and loves to be around the Kardashians. But like, it's just like, fuck, man. Like, really? Like I guess.
Yeah.
I genuinely guess.
I honestly, I like I was like joking about it with like Bryce, but it's like I didn't really mind that fucking like Marty Supreme didn't win anything, even though I really like that movie. But it's like I could like, even as a guy who was kind of like side eyeing it, like the kind of fact that like one battle after another was like getting that many awards was like, that was like the main thing I was kind of like eyeing. I was like, okay, that needs attention brought on it.
You can really like gauge the fucking racism on someone, how anti-black they are, if you as a black person are like, is this like, I don't really care for one battle after another. Like, oh, really? Well, actually, you might be racist and stupid because it's actually really making black people look good. And no. He wasn't a white savior. He was really stupid, you know? And when Paul Thomas Anderson had like,
he's actually commenting on himself. Like, didn't you understand that?
Yeah, like, because he has like a biracial wife and black daughters, and
he has a black wife, you know.
The Latino Underground Railroad, like, he was being really hip about it, and he had ice in the movie, bro. So like,
there was those black nuns. The black nuns, they did a lot.
The black nuns, man. And actually, if you don't get you're media illiterate if you don't like perfidia. Like,
dude, I've seen so many people try to like justify perfidia and like even say that she was like because like, I don't know. Maybe I am stupid, Ty.
Sure.
Correct me if I'm wrong. How did you take the relationship between Perfidia and Lockjaw? Did you take
I
that
took
as
it.
like a consensual relationship? In a
No,
sense? Okay. I guess
no.
okay. For some reason, I guess I view it as like it is like it seems like the movie does view it as like somewhat consensual, or
I
at
think
least like that she's kind of into it.
it's like kind of. I guess the thing is that like it becomes something that's, and I think with a better, steadier writer, I think who obviously would have put for pity in the fucking movie for longer than like 10 seconds. I think what they were trying to get at was a kind of complicated character and woman, ultimately a woman who weaponized her sexuality to humiliate this man and kind of flip the power dynamics between them, her being revolutionary and him being a colonel of a whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And then inevitably when shit hits the fan, it's no longer consensual because he wants to keep her around. Obviously he becomes the father of her child, and she becomes disgusted by it because ultimately it was always sexually violent. There were always weird racial undertones with their relationship that made it sexually violent. Even when it seemed like she had some choice, she never really had a true choice. It was either fucking, sell out all her friends or go to jail herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I don't think I ever necessarily saw it as something consensual, but like the fact that the film can't even the film can't even cogently tell a story like that because for whatever reason she's just in the opening 40 minutes and disappears, which in theory that's a fine idea, but like then she literally disappears from the story, then she just stops mattering completely.
outside of the fact that like it's just who's the father type shit.
Yeah,
Like that's the only
yeah.
like importance she has. And then like the final letter she has to Willow, I think is her name. Her daughter.
I thought it was Willa.
Or Willa.
You don't
Sorry,
even
Willa.
the fact
Willow.
that
I was close.
y'all don't even know the name, bro. The fact that y'all can't even
I mean,
like
I
off
wasn't
the
that
top of
far.
your-
I wasn't that far. Oh. And I do like that last letter in a like I think that movie gets better in its second half because it just gets a little less stupid. It's still kind of stupid, but it's a little less stupid than what it's trying to do.
I think once it stops like trying to like self-justify the plot or whatever, and it's just like go 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 go, that's really when it's at its best. When the characters are just kind of allowed to do their fucking thing.
Yeah.
I guess like, and maybe again, I fully take responsibility if this is just like a fault for me, but like I think the reason why I read it as more of like a consensual ish, like not to say like it wasn't like you said, it is a sexually violent like relationship that they have with each other. But like the reason why I viewed it more consensual on her end is because like they show she does have the power in that at least in that hotel room scene. Like in that first scene, it's like you said, where she's like, "Oh, like stroke your dick," like trying to like make him feel powerless, but then he's just like, "It's too bad. Like I'm still stroking my shit. Like I'm still into this shit." And then like she once again does that as a form of like defense when he like catches her. But then in the hotel room, like she has a gun literally up to his fucking head and like could shoot him and like take him out, whatever, and doesn't. And then you even see later on, she decides to shoot that guy in the bank. And like maybe it could be argued that like her shooting that guy in the bank is her doing like what she felt like she should have done in that hotel room. But it's like, I never felt like the movie was communicating that in like an efficient enough way where it's like I fully knew that, you know? And like I don't want to like sound like an idiot that needs like everything explained to him, But
Mhm.
when the movie is so sparse on its characterization, like
Mhm.
I kind of need those. I kind of need like certain things like
Mm.
more apparent. Like I don't really know who Bob is at the end of the day.
Right.
Like I
Right.
get like some semblance of who he is, but there's so many like conflicting ideas. Like he's supposed to be kind of like a thrill-seeking guy at the beginning, but also he seems like somewhat well-meaning in his revolution. Like actually, like he
Yeah.
wants to
It
be a part
kind
of
of
this revolutionary
the
group.
the vibe I got from Bob was like, I actually know, many people are gonna say like this. They're like, they're like well-meaning white people who are like,
Yeah.
they're kind of fucked up. They're kind of fucked up. They're rough around the edges, but like, I know a Bob. I know a Bob. I know a
Yeah.
Bob. I'm friends with the Bob, but like, I think particularly something that I saw this criticism of One Battle After Another about a week or so ago. No, it was like the night after. It was like the night after he won his award and was doing all the press stuff. Someone had said that PTA, and I guess here's why I'll make the an extension. Most white filmmakers have so much control over life and what they define as normative life that they can make complicated situations and complicated characters, and even like, you know there are so many white male directors who who sometimes do have complicated white female characters, and sometimes completely fumble when it comes to characterizing white women as complex and multi-layered and having complicated lives. But at the end of the day, it's never that much of an issue, because ultimately, like, that's a white people problem. That's a white people problem. And the conversation starts and ends at, oh, you know, that film had problematic politics. That film characterized women badly. For whatever reason, to communicate how he felt about his relationship to his children and his wife, he chose to use the avenue of talking about, a black and brown led revolution, a black and brown led radical politic. For whatever reason, no one prompted him to do that. His wife,
No.
Maya Rudolph, is not involved in revolutionary politics, to my knowledge. So I don't know why he communicated that. But again, he went at it with this clumsy, average white male director approach of writing women with interesting complexities in a terribly, terribly clumsy way. And he just happened to land on like his movie about this coming out like the same weekend Asada Shakur died. So it's just like, it just looks crazy. Like, it just looks crazy. It looks crazy for everyone. And I think a steadier black writer, a steadier black female writer, a steadier black female director would have seen the potential in a story like this, because I do think it's an exciting premise. But I feel like the fact that like Perfidia comes from this whole black revolutionary family bloodline, and she has a tradition of doing this, and then she associates with these kind of white reckless weirdos who are kind of doing shit for the thrill of it, and it ends up
But
fucking
like
her
they make
over.
her to be almost that as well. Like they
Yeah,
make her to just be
yeah,
kind of like doing it for the thrill, like just for the
right.
fuck of it. Like,
And like there's a story to be had about her losing that sort of militancy and throwing away her family traditions and what they've believed for years now. But that complexity isn't there for some reason. It's not there. It's not thought about. It's not questioned in any way. The only critical thing that's said about Perfidia after the 40-minute mark is like fucking the goddamn nuns being like, "Oh, you're Perfidia's child, huh?"
yeah, the gift that keeps on giving, or whatever the fuck they say.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, man. Like, come on. You have so
Yep.
many talented actresses. You had Tiana Taylor and Regina Hall at your expense, and you do nothing with it. Cool, bro. Thanks.
Regina Hall especially feels like really just fucking bad.
I know.
Like,
I know.
because like she's like so good in that movie, and she is such a good actress, and she is giving absolutely nothing to do. Like,
No.
like genuine bare minimum.
Like the shit that she
Like,
does is awesome, but it's like
Yes.
it's nothing. It's
Yeah.
nothing.
It adds not like it could have been anybody. It could have been
Yeah.
anybody else. But to go back to like Bob specifically, like it's like they want you to feel like he's. Because I don't necessarily agree with the fact that like Bob is that there's like a white savior angle in this movie.
I don't think
I don't
think
agree
so
with
at
that
all.
at all.
No.
But like they want you to buy into the fact that like Bob is kind of an idiot and just like a stoner and like doesn't really have shit figured out. But also like he was somehow like he somehow had enough foresight to like dig a hole in his like house to like escape, the military. And like he still had these like backups, and like obviously like he could have set these up like years ago when he was like more.
I kind of got the vibe that he did all that shit when he still had it together and was like,
Yeah.
no, he did.
But it's like it's still the fact that like he even like remembered at all to like do this shit or like that he even remembered like the first answer to the password is like kind of a miracle for like how they've portrayed him.
I will say like probably one of my favorite parts about that movie, which I hate that I actually love things about this movie because it just makes me mad, but like fucking DiCaprio's performance is just so like it had me cracking up the whole fucking time. I was laughing the whole fucking time. He's like genuinely like fucking dude, I am a drug and alcohol lover. like he's so good at it. Or like fucking when he was
it's
when,
taking
like, Willa's
his
friends came to
performance.
pick her up and he was like, hey, was like, what's up, SA? You chill?
It's taking his performance in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and just like cranking it up a little bit.
Yeah. He's so good at what he does. It's just like there's just so much about that movie that's just like at the end of the day, like it's white mediocrity. Like and
it's white.
I'm glad people are talking about it, but it's just like they're talking about it in such a way. Like it feels like there's two different worlds with those conversations. Which is quite odd.
Marx's white boy's first taste of actual race in movies.
Yeah. It's like Marx's white boys being like, "Oh, this is so revolutionary," and PTA is so hard to book, and this is so well directed. And then this black woman being like, "Yo, this is racist as fuck." Like, I don't think black women should be doing this. Like, and getting awards for it.
I think that like I don't know. I didn't really love that Amy Madigan was like the one to walk away with a supporting actress award.
No.
But like it is like preferable to Tiana Taylor winning for something like that.
Dude, like, I would have been fucking wailing. You would have heard me from across the fucking earth, bro.
I would have felt it.
I fucking night of the Oscars, like I was out, like I had some shit going on, but like, oh my god, bro, like I would have felt a shift in the air. She fucking won, bro.
And I guess like to kind of like circle it back around to Sinners is like I feel like it's just when you compare those two movies in terms of their writing, like that's where it really becomes apparent to me like why we're having this conversation in the first place, because it's like you compare some like Remick in Sinners, and this is something
evil ass vampire,
evil ass Irish vampire, and then you compare Lockjaw. Like you compare those two antagonists, and where PTA decided to like put his attention in that, and Coogler decided to put his attention. Two very different areas, and you can see that Lockjaw is just inherently shallower, and that's not a bad thing. But that's how it is like, across the board for that movie. It's like you compare anybody in Sinners to anybody else in One Battle After Another, and it's like you get such depth out of the characters in Sinners. Even just somebody like Bo and his wife,
like Mary and Bo.
Literally. Like you get like so much depth out of those two, even just in like 5-10 minutes of screen time that they're given. You get so much depth out of those people, and yet like so much screen time in One Battle After Another is dedicated to Lockjaw, who is who is dead simple as I love black women, but also I'm a fucking racist, and that's it. Like, he's just a walking irony that you're supposed to laugh at for however long he's on screen, which is like basically 40-50 minutes, probably.
Where it's like when it's like Coogler with like I haven't seen the movie, but I'm assuming the fact that he's like an Irish quote unquote vampire, it's like the Irish were colonized by like the British, and they have like this like kind of like
right
similar history.
You're right on spot.
Well,
you're like right on spot with that.
It's like when you think about it, it's like, okay, like Coogler is a guy who's very deliberate in like how he kind of carries like his like nuances and like his like characters and stuff. It's like, even though I've only seen like Wakanda Forever, it's like knowing his like type of writing in that like movie and stuff, where it's like Namor was kind of like the antagonist that he was. I'm pretty sure Remick is like this like guy who's like, because he's had so much taken away from him, and he's like this like vampire guy, he's trying his best to like kind of refine that like semblance of like culture or like whatever the fuck he can hold on to, right? But it's like, it's like,
what the fuck?
no, I'm just assuming. Just assumption. All of this is just pure assumption. I have no fucking idea if I'm right now. But it's like I'm saying, right? It's like there are writers like Ryan Coogler who are like very deliberate and are actually really good with carrying nuance and like making like multi-layered kind of like antagonists that are like, yes, they're antagonists, but there's really a understandable side to them where it's not completely black and white. But it's like everything I've heard about this fucking asshole from one battle after another. he's like a goddamn cartoon villain, you know what I mean? Where it's like I write him and I'm like, okay, he's like a fucking asshole, but he's like kind of hypocritical in how he carries his fucking actions, you know what I mean? And it's just unfortunate that it's like Sean Penn kind of got it over like the actor who like played Remick, because I'm sure the guy who played Remick was actually really good in how he like how he kind of.
I don't even think he was nominated. He wasn't. No, he wasn't. He won it over Delroy Lindo. Delta Slim. It's just like,
like even Delta Slim. You compare Delta Slim to anybody in one battle after another. You compare Delta Slim.
That was like the real hard hit.
Regina Hall's character.
Oh my god.
Fucking Sensei. Like, come on, dude. Come on.
It's unreal. Genuinely unreal. And like, fuck, man. I mean, like, June, you really hit the nail on the head there. And it's like the amount of work, the amount of creative energy it takes a white man. Like it took. I'm pretty sure it took PTA. Like I remember it was stated somewhere that it took PTA about 20 years to write one battle after another. It took Ryan Coogler about 2 weeks to write Sinners.
Yes.
It took PTA 20 years to write, and I'm sure he had to rewrite the characters of Lockjaw, and he had to write all the the Christmas Adventure Club very differently, because the right wing has evolved over the past 20 years. But the fact it took him 20 years to come up with a character like that versus Ryan Coogler, who's lived this, who has personal experience, who's
actually
I'm sure
his
experiences with legitimately vulturous people in the film industry has kind of prepped him for writing a character like Remick, and being able to write a character like Remick who's people still have conversations about this movie, and still have conversations about its cultural ties, and it's like, I'm not saying that a film only has its merit if people are talking about it, but also like there's so much given. There's so much given.
Yeah, like the difference between discussion around like one battle after another and Sinners is like Sinners feels like you can constantly keep like mining new things to talk about it when you rewatch it, or like talk about it with a friend. Like when we were talking about it the other day, Ty, and you mentioned how like that movie was going to end in horror one way or the other, whether vampires showed up or not. Like I didn't think about that before that point. Like obviously it's made apparent in the movie already, but like I never thought about it like that deeply. It's like, oh fuck, yeah, like Coogler really did think about it like to that extent where it's like, even if these vampires didn't show up, the KKK was going to show up, or somebody else. Even if the KKK didn't show up, somebody else could have shown up. And it's like, there's so many layers to that were clearly thought through that like makes you want to rewatch the movie and keep discussing it with people. Whereas one battle after another, like you just keep looking at like the weird pitfalls it kept like stumbling into.
For sure.
Because to add on to your point of like PTA wrote like has it take like 20 years to write this, and Ryan Coogler wrote that in like 2 weeks. Like we're talking about like PTA, we're talking about the same guy who made a movie not even 4 years ago, Licorice Pizza, in which there was a character whose whole shtick was speaking in a racist Asian accent to his Asian wife.
What?
Oh,
there's
okay,
what?
man. All right,
there's a bit in the movie where this guy has an Asian wife, and I don't want to do the accent. I'm not.
Don't do the accent. Don't do the accent.
I'm not gonna do it.
I'm just saying. You're talking to an Asian person here who has lived in
a moment of pause before you said that.
I'm just saying. Listen, Bryce. You're talking to an Asian person who has probably experienced many racism in his. I can assume the accent you're talking about without having to need it. I don't. Yeah, I can assume.
Like he'll be like, "Oh, hey, honey, like, what do you want?" But he'll say it in like the very exaggerated Asian accent, thinking that's how she'll understand him, and then she'll just respond and be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like, why are you talking to me like that?" Like that's the whole bit. It comes back at least like 2 or 3 times throughout the movie. So we're talking about that guy writing a quote unquote critical piece of leftist media in 2025 like no.
Fucking like
no. It was never gonna happen. It was never gonna happen.
It probably took the fucking Family Guy writers in their prime like 5 minutes to come up with a bit like that. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. Like, let's be genuine. Let's be genuine about this.
And I think that kind of, admittedly, I might not be like the most knowledgeable person because I haven't seen either of the fucking movies, but it's like you were saying before in the like before, Ty, with like how like it took Coogler like 2 weeks to like kind of like just like come up with Sinners, and it just speaks to how much of a, I want to say, hack PTA is when it comes to like kind of like just like coming in and swooping in all those awards from like Sinners, right, in a way where it's like we're kind of like, because it's like we're like hyping up the idea that it took him 20 years to write one battle after another, but like in my mind it's like, god damn, you're kind of a fucking bum. It took you 20 fucking years to write that, dude. That's the best you could come up with after all that time.
It took Matt Reeves 2 fucking years to write the Batman Part 2. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Some would say 2 years longer than necessary, but we'll see.
All right, fuck off.
We'll
see.
Yeah, but I don't know. It genuinely does feel like it's like everything people are saying about like one battle after another might not be completely applicable to like Sinners, but it's like everything Sinners does, and it's like lapping what one battle after another by like miles.
And it's going to be something that people think about in about 20 years. It's going to be, like, genuinely. I don't think one battle after another has the kind of lifespan to last, like...
No,
Bryce, if we're talking about this film in, like, 2040, feel free to just kick me in the balls, bro.
I was even going to say, like, 2030. Like, I feel like the last time I should be seriously, like, considering this movie in my mind...
This year.
Is 2030. Because then it's like you look back on the decade, and I'm sure some people are going to be like, "Oh, one battle after another, still fucking epic, still fucking great. It's my favorite movie of all time." And it's like, okay, sure, I don't trust you as an individual if you say that, but like you have your right to your opinion. But like,
I'm sure
if we talk about this movie seriously past 2030, like I don't know, the game's fucked up. It's fucked up.
It's gonna be talked about in a way that like I'm sure it's gonna be in the film canon, quote unquote, the 2020s, but like it just doesn't like I'm sure it's gonna be talked about in the film canon. I'm sure it's gonna be brought up. Them winning Best Picture and Best Director over Sinners when Ryan Coogler gets his due in like 2029 or 2032, and he gets Best Director and he gets Best Picture, and then everyone's gonna be like, well, he should have won this for Sinners. Well, fucking duh, obviously.
We did here.
Should have fucking won this.
I'm afraid the evil version of this is gonna happen with Timothy Chalamet, where it's like Timothy Chalamet is gonna win. It's like, why didn't he fucking win that for Marty Supreme? Michael B. Jordan. Why the fuck did Michael B. Jordan get it? It's like, go fuck yourself, okay?
Go fuck yourself.
Like Michael B. Jordan deserved that. He did deserve that. There's no discussion to be had there. He deserved that shit. Yes,
The
Timothy
fucking
Chalamet's
conversation. Fucking 2027 Oscars is be like, ugh, I don't understand why he won this for Paul Atreides. Over, he should have won that for Marty. Over that fucking baboon, Michael B. Jordan. What the fuck? What the fuck? You just played two cool black guys and he was killing white people.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan
Yeah,
Coogler,
man.
for your astute observation that all white people are evil and we should just kill them. Don't you think that's racist? Hmm?
Why do we keep
That's
giving
funny.
awards to this guy who was obviously racist against white people? All of his movies are how evil white people are.
It's fucking funny because this exact same sentiment is kind of already happening. Like,
I know.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. No, I gotta watch it. I've been really meaning to. I tried to on Tuesday, but like the little like website I was trying to watch it on just wouldn't work. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Maybe when you come up for dude, honestly, if everybody does come up for Doomsday, Sinners watch party, bro. Sinners watch party. I'd be so down for that.
That'd be tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
That's the only way I'm gonna get tie up here is by promising the Sinners watch party.
Yeah. Okay. Do we wanna? I think we've exhausted everything. we had to
I
say
think that's
about
everything
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
episode.
Oh, the shout out to K-pop Demon Hunters. Golden won the best song.
Oh yeah.
Are you serious?
Fuck those guys.
What?
Those guys.
What?
Wait, what?
Are you serious?
I thought you knew about this.
No, I didn't know about this.
Yeah,
What?
Golden won.
This was the
yeah.
expected outcome. This
What
was the
the
expected
fuck?
outcome.
What?
Yeah, Golden won best
Why
next
did they
song
have
or
the
whatever.
fucking? Why did they have that extensive ass fucking performance if they weren't?
I mean, they did it for Golden too. They did it for
Yeah,
Golden.
Fuck,
They did do it for
bro.
Golden.
Oh, I didn't hear about
There's a
that. I
Golden?
wonder fucking
Yeah.
why.
Well,
Jesus fuck.
listen, man. It's big for Asians. No. That's what you were saying. Yeah.
Jesus, bro. What the fuck? I didn't know about
But,
that.
Yeah, no.
Hey,
That's
that-
nutty.
Yeah.
That is
I
nutty.
I don't think it's that nutty. Like I understand. Like I get it. Like it was always going to be Golden. Like
Fuck,
in any
bro.
other year, I Lied to You would have won.
That's fucking bullshit.
But the fact that it came out the same year as Golden, it was kind of Coughing Baby versus Nuclear Bomb in that
God
case.
damn,
And I hate to
bro.
say that. I really
Fuck.
hate saying that. But like
Jesus,
it was
fuck.
never going to win.
I mean, I've never listened to the song, and I haven't watched the movie, and I won't be watching the movie. So, congratulations to them, IG. I heard Kendrick Lamar liked the movie. That's really all I have to say about it.
It's a good movie. Like it's a good movie.
Yeah.
The songs are actually good. Like I like Golden. I like most of the songs in that movie. Like there's only like one or two that aren't that great, but like yeah, it's a good movie.
No.
It's not Sinners though. It's not Sinners.
That's not serious stuff. Yeah, I feel like if there's any category where it's like gold, where it's like K-pop Demon Hunters, like probably would have like been like fine winning. It's like either that like category or like best animated feature, and it's like nobody would have like that big of an uproar, and it's like it's fair, it's fine, it's cool. Yeah. But yeah, Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer dropped this week.
New York, I
It was
love
pretty
you.
It was pretty cool.
You bringing me down.
It wasn't in the trailer. It wasn't in the trailer, man.
Fucking should have.
It really should have. It really should have.
Jesus Christ, dude. The fucking I'm singing the song from the trailer from December.
The leaked trailer, by the way, not official, not official
It's
at all.
March
But
now. It's the middle of March.
Some bullshit. The bullshit. It's not. It's okay though. It's cool. It's cool. Everything we saw in it actually looks pretty solid.
Yeah.
I'm not even like the biggest fan of like MCU Spider-Man or just like the MCU in general, but Brand New Day genuinely looks really fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me taking point,
Yeah,
on
go
this
ahead,
one,
go ahead, go ahead.
um,
Yeah, just go ahead.
I
It's
yapped my
your.
ass off, bro. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I'm at like a weird point where it's like I feel like I didn't even see the trailer. Like, and I don't know, maybe this is my fault. Maybe it's like a me
Sure.
thing. Maybe it's like a product of being so tapped in to like
With leaks and stuff?
comic. Yeah, well, not even like
Mhm.
leak. I guess leaks in this case because like we've seen like like some of the promotional images that have been coming out and whatever else.
Mhm.
But like, I think it has to do with the fact. I think it has to do with a lot of factors. I think it has to do with the fact that like I found the MCU last year very underwhelming. I found
Sure.
Thunderbolts underwhelming, and I found Fantastic Four underwhelming. And the big
Mhm.
reason I found those films underwhelming is because it felt like a lot was left on the table for them to like run with. Like in Fantastic
Mhm.
Four, like it's pretty obvious that they cut out a lot of shit from the movie. Like
Yeah.
John fucking Malkovich was supposed to be in that movie, and he just wasn't.
He just wasn't.
he just wasn't in that movie. Thunderbolts, like that was kind of a lot of the cutting stuff that happened in that movie happened a little bit earlier than the filming stage, but like Taskmaster being completely just fucking cut out and killed off so early on for legitimately no good reason. Ghost not being utilized in that movie other than like just another character for people to bounce off of
Shot in the head.
superficially. And I think I keep coming
mean,
back to that.
We kind of joked about it, but like Thunderbolts has been fucked since Iowa Debris and Steven Yeun left. Like, it didn't
Yeah. And like I didn't. It would have been kind of a shame if Io Adebari was fucking wasted on a stupid Val's intern role.
Fucking,
I mean,
what was it? Like, what was it?
Yeah.
Was she supposed to be Mockingbird? Something like that?
something like that. But like, she's just an intern. She's just Val's intern in the movie. That's all that character is. Like, she's nothing
Beautiful.
more.
Beautiful.
But I think my mind keeps coming back to that, and like I keep trying to check myself whenever I watch this trailer or think about it, because like I'm taking these leaks into account, and I'm like, oh yeah, like we've seen Tombstone, we've seen Boomerang and Tarantula, and like the fact that Hulk is gonna be in the movie. Obviously, they showed Bruce in the trailer, but like I'm thinking of all these different elements. And I keep thinking something's got to give. And I'm wondering, like, what is going to be, like, what version of the movie am I going to see when it actually comes out? Because, like, I see this trailer and I keep thinking, like, this isn't the movie I'm going to be watching in July. And again, I think I'm psyching myself out a little bit when I think that. But I'm also, again, following Fantastic Four last year, it's like I have every reason to feel suspect. Like,
you know what, Bryce? You know what I'll say? I think you're fair. And, I said I came around on my Fantastic Four. That was psychosis, bro. Like, I was literally going through a tough time. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I was literally going through a tough time, bro. Worst breakup I've ever been a part of.
like at the end of the day, I never want to take away, like, if you enjoyed that movie, like, I don't want to take that away from you. Like, I just know I walked away.
I think that everyone did. Everyone did. But I understand where you're coming from, but I feel like you would believe in the MCU just a little more if you had watched Wonder Man.
Wonder Man.
If you watch Wonder Man, you'd see the vision.
If you saw Wonder Man, if you saw Wonder Man, you would know that it's fucking incredible. And I'm not gonna take your time up, but watch fucking Wonder Man. Like, you're fucking me here. You're fucking with me. You're
I know.
fucking with me.
I'm gonna watch it
like,
before.
come
I'm
on.
gonna watch it before I watch Daredevil. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna eat my vegetables before I get to my slop. Okay. How about that?
All right. There we go. He's watching Wonder Man.
All right. But I think that's what's making me hesitant, and also just like the nature, like how the trailer is put together doesn't make me feel like sure of it, or like what it doesn't make me feel sure in the movie I'm going to be seeing this July, because it feels like a clip show instead of a trailer. And what I mean by that is like the Dune 3 trailer literally came out the day before. And I am not a Doom guy. I am not a Doom guy at all. Dude. Like, I know you're gonna lose your shit over this time because, like, I'm a fucking like Dune. I'm not like a Dune hater, but like I'm not like a Dune guy.
You don't get the hype.
Yeah, like the first movie I didn't get the hype. I thought that was a fucking snooze fest, and then I watched the second movie and I got it. I got it a little bit more. I liked that movie. I saw the movie twice in theaters. I usually don't do that. I really fucked with it that time. But like that Dune 3 trailer, that fucking spoke, like that chanting, fucking Wigger Chalamet was that was some shit.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
That was some good shit. And there was nothing in the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer that had me like what I was seeing was cool, but I didn't feel it in my heart. And that fucking sucks, dude. I don't like that I watched a Spider-Man trailer and I didn't feel that shit in my heart. Like, I felt like I should have been walking away from that trailer like pumped out of my mind. And like I'm still pumped. Like the fact, like it is surreal to me that John Bernthal and Tom Holland are going to be sharing the screen together on like in this movie. That's fucking insane to me. That's so fucking cool. But like I got more hyped at the announcement that happened rather than like what I saw in this trailer. And like I think it's like one of those things where it's like expectation, like what you imagine in your head can be like way more exciting than like what actually happens kind of thing. But like I feel like the way it was framed in the trailer, like it didn't have that fanfare like I feel like it should have, you know? And like I do kind of like that it's a little bit more casual and it's like, oh yeah, like he just knows Punisher. But I think like my main takeaway at this point is like I wish the trailer was more sure of itself and like knew how much like this meant, you know, like it's the first time we've gotten a fourth Spider-Man movie, dude. Like, and it's like the first time it's been fucking 5 years since No Way Home came out. It's our first live action Spider-Man movie in a while. Like, dude, we've gotten like 2 more Sonic movies in that meantime. 2 more fucking Sonic movies in the time it took for 1 more Spider-Man movie to come out. So like that's it. I just wish I had more of like an emotional attachment to what was being shown as opposed to just be like, look at this cool shit. And like again, a lot of the shots too in this trailer kind of reek of like this might not even be in the movie, like those weird like cover
don't
image,
say that.
like those cover homages, like those might be in the movie.
Bryce, I'll fucking tweak, bro. Don't say that. Because I'm like getting like Fantastic Four PTSD, like fucking.
And like, dude, my worst fear is that like
don't say that, bro.
Is that Marvin Jones isn't gonna show up as Tombstone. Like that's like my worst fear is that like
bro
he's just like a cover homage thing, you know, like how they did with Boomerang and Tarantula, and like that they're not even in the movie that much and like have nothing to do with like the actual plot, which like in a sense that would be fine if like the actual plot like ends up being anything like good, but like if they're just kind of like just there if they're just there to be like, holy shit, look at that
Bro, it's gonna be fucking Marvin Jones III and Michael Mando in the movie for a collective 30 seconds.
Oh my,
And
and
the
like,
whole thing is just focused around Sadie
Jesus.
Sink and Tom Holland. Oh my god, that'd be brilliant. That'd be absolutely brilliant. Oh my god, please. Marvel Studios, whatever cut you have of Spider-Man Brand New Day, fucking delete it. Cut all of Michael Mando's scenes. I don't want to see anything. I don't want to see any of Tombstone. Not to fucking mention, they had Keith David read over his lines from the leaked trailer.
I was
Like-
very confused by that. I was like, because I
No,
kept
like Keith
hearing
David.
people
Keith
say,
David confirmed. He confirmed he's in. The film.
okay, because I kept hearing people say that, like, oh yeah, that's supposed
They
to be
just
like
didn't-
Tombstone's line. I'm like, that doesn't sound.
No, they just
like
didn't want to
him,
be
though.
racist.
Like,
They just didn't want to be racist. They didn't want to be racist. Confuse one black guy for another. But no, it's Keith David. It's Keith David. But like
He's gonna
be
be really
They
cool.
had him read his line. That's a little spooky. That is a little spooky. I'm not gonna lie. Because like, what does that mean? Like, what does that
He's
mean?
gonna
actually?
it's because he's gonna be in a spider sled because he's gonna be Alistair Smite. Division.
I think he might be. I think he might be. I remember people speculating that he might either be the Lizard or Jackal.
I've heard
I
Jackal.
think either of which are pretty cool.
Mhm.
So
I will say-
complaints.
But again,
It-
like there's just
it's-
like so much going on. Like I don't
Yeah.
mind the fact that like Boomerang and Tarantula might just be there for like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
but,
they're gonna
like,
be jobbers.
Why
They're
are
gonna be
we?
jobbers.
But like also, why are we using them as like prominent marketing things for this
Mhm.
movie? Like, you know, like I guess that's like where I kind of like rub against it and is like, okay, that's like weird though. If like they're just gonna
Yeah.
be there for the first 2 seconds, and then like, you know,
All
maybe
right,
they
well,
get
hold on.
cut.
Let's not.
Like,
I feel like
Let's not get a little too overambitious here. Let's not remember all the fucking characters that were announced in Superman and then was in there for like 5 seconds. Fucking Eve Taskmaster. Goddamn. What's her name? The girl who should have probably just been
Mercy.
Mercy.
Yeah.
The girl who
The-
probably should have been Mercy. I forgot her name. All them people, they were part of the marketing as well. But like, I guess with this, it feels a little more like, because there's so many villains and there's so many like, I like the idea that it's like unpredictable and it's so clearly a new slate that like, it's like all cards on the table. Whereas everyone kind of knew
Yeah.
secretly that things were kind of confined in a very small bubble and they couldn't really quite experiment and the filmmaking was just bland. This trailer was just like, do you see how different everything is and do you see how fun it is and do you see how authentically Spider-Man everything is? Which feels quite
Ella,
weird.
The
It feels
camera
weird.
moves. The camera
It-
moves now.
Yes, but like it feels weird because we had a problem with this with Superman, but like when Spider-Man does it, it's like sexy. Like that kind of weirds me out just a little bit. Like, and I feel like that's the general status quo for Spider-Man is like every good quote unquote Spider-Man thing is just going, did you forget? Did you remember how cool Spider-Man is? Do you see how authentically Spider-Man this is? And how authentically this is for Spider-Man fans? But like fucking James Gunn tries to do that and like 5 months later, everyone was like, "Ew, weirdo! Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you hate women?"
Well, I
Why
want
do
to
you hate
say,
Superman?"
that's probably
James Gunn doesn't read
indicative.
Superman. Like,
I
that's
wanna
what people
say
said about him
it's-
for that.
It's indicative of kind of like the shift in like 2 directors. I want to say, because
Oh, it is.
Part
It
of me,
absolutely is.
yeah, because part of me, if I because I'm not the biggest MCU guy, but it's like I don't think there's been like such a big shift in kind of like directing stuff since like Thor and like Thor Ragnarok, right? So it's like
yeah.
you have this like kind of like guy who's like Destin Daniel Cretton did Shang-Chi before all this, right? And it's like he's given like the biggest Marvel hero ever now. So he's like, okay, I want to have some fun with this with this one. Let me have some let me bring back practical web swinging. Let me do my own take on Spider-Man. And it seems genuinely really fun with like what he's like planning and like what he's like kind of like brainstorming.
And I guess like that's where like I'm concerned. It's like I don't want it to just be like, oh, here's all the cool Spider-Man shit you've been waiting for, but without actually any like heart to it. 'Cause that's what Fantastic Four was. Fantastic Four was just like a lot of like, here's the Fantastic Four stuff you've been waiting for, without enough meat on the bones to like really make you like savor it in any way.
I don't know. I feel like the fact that Spider-Man got a trilogy before this, where we had like actually movies like following this version of Peter, kind of makes me like more forgiving of the fact that Brand New Day wants to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like I think we kind of got that like setup where like this Peter like towards like the end of No Way Home, right, where he's kind of like abandoning kind of like this like these like preconceived notions that he had regarding like Tony Stark and like the Iron Spider suit, and kind of like fighting like his own thing. And if there is a pretty sizable gap between like this and No Way Home, I honestly would be really fine with it. Because it's like everything we see of Peter now, he's completely different than like trilogy Peter in like every like regard, and it honestly makes me so excited.
Yeah. I think that's fair, actually, to like make the point that we've had 3 movies to spend with this guy, that like we can kind of let's do a silly one. Like here's just like a fun little jaunt, I guess. But
it's like the fun little jaunt is just kind of like throwing sand in this guy's eyes, and people are here for it.
Yeah. But like I guess like I feel like that's just like a superficial reading of like a Spider-Man story, you know? Is like, oh yeah, it's always best when he's fucking suffering and like
I don't
whatever.
I don't necessarily think it will just be about Peter suffering, you know what I mean? I think it's
I don't think so either, but like I hope, I don't know. I'm curious where this leads, I guess. And like I don't know what the actual like theme or like struggle of the movie will be, other than him just kind of like struggling with that lack of connection between him and like him, MJ, and Ned. And like I that's a good enough hook, but I just feel like the trailer didn't like make that like intriguing enough, you know? Like
Not gonna lie.
It's what?
It does kind of piss me off a little bit that like I've been thinking about, it does kind of piss me off that like we're still rolling with the same crew since the high school movies. Like I do not personally think Ned is like a lifer for the MCU Spider-Man movies.
I think many people were like, dude, this probably could have been like the best chance to like introduce like Harry or something.
I was also thinking,
and they might do that. They might do that. But...
Well, I was also thinking, I'm like, were Ned and MJ really that fucking close? Like, to like stick to each other, like to stick that close to each other? Like, really? Like,
yeah.
Like,
I'm pretty sure they were the glue. Like Peter was the glue.
Like Peter was the glue between those two. Like they should have fucking like stopped talking to each other. Like who? Yeah. How do they think they know each other now?
Ned was.
How do they? Like what is that? What is their backstory according to them? Like
without Peter, like Ned is a fucking virgin chud, and MJ is kind of a loser. But like fuck it, like are you kidding me?
Well, she's like a hot. Well, she's just like a hot like alt girl. Like
yeah,
like she's not like that. She's not chopped enough to be a true loser. Like
yeah.
She has enough social skill to get around, like. Whereas Ned, Ned's fucked.
Yeah.
he only had Peter.
Yeah,
and it goes back to like what my main critique of Thunderbolts, where it's like, what the fuck were these people doing in all of that time? Like, what was Taskmaster doing in all the time between that movie happening? What was fucking Ghost doing? And I feel like I'm gonna have the same. I'm worried I'm gonna have the same questions where it's like, it's been 4 years in universe for these characters, and like we're just supposed to say, oh yeah, they just went to college.
All right, you know
like,
what? To be fair, To be fair, like the last 3 or 4 years of my life is just going to college. Like, just
That is true.
I guess,
like, in my life. Like,
I
like
am
emotional.
I'm a fat chud. I'm a fat chud.
Like emotionally, it's like
True.
I guess I'm
Yeah,
just curious to
true.
see how MJ and Ned specifically are fleshed out or like
Like
shown that
yeah.
like what friends do they have now?
Fucking
Like
I can't
kind of
wait.
thing.
I can't wait for Tony Revolari to show back up, and they're gonna do the thing that they did in Homecoming, where he's like, "What's her name? Peter? Oh, I thought it was Penis Parker. Everyone say Penis Parker."
and then fucking
Epic callback. Epic callback.
everybody laughs at Peter, and then he just fucking just goes outside and he just hits like a fucking chimney or something. And just fucking.
I think it'd be really funny if like superstar director John Watts showed up as like a friend of Ned's. And he's just in the, like instead of directing the movies, he's just in the movies now. And he's Ned's best friend. And like they have to keep dealing with him. And his name's Ben Riley.
I feel like if John Watts was still doing this, there would, oh my god, it would be so funny. If John Watts was still doing this, he would have like some kind of mean-spirited like dig at Gavin, because the text leaked about Gavin calling him like lame or whatever. Like, like Flash would like make like a shitty Spider-Man short film. Like,
oh my god, that would be so in line too. That would be so in line with something that character would do.
Like it'd be like Brad as Spider-Man and like. Oh my god, bro! Oh my god, bro! Shout out John Watts, man. We hope he's doing well.
No.
Come on the show, John. You can welcome on the show anytime.
John,
we'll talk shit to your face at least.
I want you to know, John, your fucking movies are garbo, but No Way Home made me feel things. So you're A-okay in my book.
In my book, I like Homecoming and Far From Home. I don't mind those movies.
You like Far From Home? Wow,
I like the Mysterio. I like the Mysterio stuff. The Mysterio stuff is legitimately great. That stuff is legitimately great.
It's a whole other can of worms. No, it's a whole other can of worms.
I will say though, like, it is very interesting looking at the filmmaking upgrade in a sense, because like. Initially, I was like,
it's rough.
Yeah, like initially I was like, yeah, I guess it's an upgrade. But then I was like looking at clips from like Far From Home, and I was like, yeah.
Twitter.
It's like rough.
Twitter has been really liking like shots in that like trailer. Like
that
I've seen that trailer.
Specifically is just like kind of insane. That's such a good shot. Like the fact that we haven't seen that before.
Yeah.
And like this is our first time seeing a shot like that. Awesome,
dude. I distinctly remember like, because I've been online. I've been online since like 2017, 2018. I remember when Far From Home was coming out, and there were like behind the scenes stuff about like they're like shooting swinging scenes, and then everyone was excited about it, and then it turned out to be like 10 seconds of like abstract, like low fucking connection swinging compared to what the trailer has, where it literally looks like they're very obviously taking inspiration from how they did it in the Amazing Spider-Man movies, in terms of method and how it looks visually, and it just looks beautiful. Like the bar was in hell.
The bar was in hell.
After I know, but like the bar was in hell. Like it actually was in hell. One of the fucking most important scenes in the film, when fucking all 3 Peters are talking and like conversating, it's literally just a still camera between Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland, where they just cut back to the same boring ass shot 3 fucking times in a row, over and over and over again while they trade their dialogue. Like, no, this is not the standard of fucking filmmaking, and neither is Brand New Day. Neither is Brand New Day. I want to say it still looks a little finicky in some ways, and say what you will about how long Matt Reeves takes to write his fucking movies, but the Batman looks like a real goddamn movie. Looks like a real goddamn movie. There's no washed out bullshit. There's no washed out bullshit anywhere. So, it's not the peak of it, but like I get it. But goddamn, they're giving that boy John Watts his lashings.
Yeah. Yeah, that shot where it's like Peter's like dragging himself while he's like web swinging. That one was a real highlight for me. I won't even lie to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that would be cool. Major spoilers in that trailer for Daredevil Born Again, though. That was kind of funny.
I mean, like, I feel
Yeah.
like, in a way, I guess, but like, I also it's like, what the fuck are they gonna do? like that doesn't tell me like what they're gonna actually do. Like if they showed like Elektra or some shit, I'd be like, oh fuck, like
there's
damn,
allegedly, like I guess like you could like make like a light guess that like somehow Fisk is taken down and he's not mayor anymore if Spider-Man's getting a key, but like that's real, like that's like a little bit of like, you know, you're stretching a little bit, like you're getting into the theory zone just a little bit off that implication, because literally anything could happen.
Yeah.
But I mean it's more so interesting that they're choosing to connect it. I mean, Brand New Day, the movie, with Marvel Netflix in like such a specific way.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it'd be hard to imagine like 10 fucking years ago that John Bernthal Punisher would be in a Spider-Man movie. And you know, I'm sure there's gonna be more about it when it's, I'm sure we'll have much more to talk about it when it's out. But just like the very idea of Marvel Netflix to be so deeply ingrained in these movies now that like we could actually just straight up see the Punisher in it, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is nutty. That is so nutty.
Yeah, it is genuine, because it's like I haven't really like wrapped my head around it, right? But it's like the fact that like we're actually getting like street level characters interacting with like Spider-Man on like the big screen is just, man. Ever since I was a kid, yeah, all I wanted, even though I'm not a big fan of Daredevil, it's just like a Daredevil and Spider-Man team up on like the big screen, or like Spider-Man versus like the Kingpin, right? Like, man. Oh yeah, nah. Yeah, it kind of just hit me right now. You're mentioning it. I'm getting a little teary. I won't even lie to you. That sounds like such shit, but like, man. No. That's
I
cool.
mean, not to mention that like, they've got the Punisher. They have the Hand, which like weird deep cut for Spider-Man. Not deep cut, but like weird deep cut for like mainstream MCU. Weird deep cut.
Like, you go from like just him fighting regular dudes from the last 3 movies, really, to like fucking ninja. Ninja just in red, just fucking like hopping on a rooftop. Like, okay, that last shot looks fake as shit. I do not believe that's gonna be
they're
in
hiding. They're hiding something where it's
like
fake. It's not going to be in there.
Like there's a lot of shots in this movie where it's like, I don't believe that this is in the movie. like I feel like you're trying to like make this movie look like something else.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I don't mind it. I won't even lie to you. I'd rather have that in a trailer than like one that kind of gives off like.
And I hope it is like the sense where it's like the Infinity War way, where it's like they straight up made a fake shot to make you think Hulk was going to be in the movie and whatever else. Like that kind of shit, I don't mind. Where it's like they just obfuscate, so then you don't get spoiled on the real movie.
Yeah.
But I just hope it's not.
Yeah. Right
again,
now,
I hope it's not like the Fantastic Four thing where you see things in the trailer that just don't end up being in the movie at all because they cut it.
Yeah. Well, here's hoping.
This movie's sub 2 hours. I'm blowing my head off. Because that's the sign.
It has to be more than 2 hours.
That's criminal. I mean, it seems like from what I heard that, strangely enough, Kevin Feige was like pretty hands off with this because he's so focused on getting Doomsday and Secret Wars like, through the hole.
Okay.
And the only thing he really paid attention to was seeing that Sadie Sink was cast.
Yeah.
For seemingly Jean Grey. So I would hope, because it seems like it's been a mandate thing with Fantastic Four and and Thunderbolts. I would hope that Spider-Man is not limited in a marginally stupid way, like it is, like you know.
Yeah,
the
I
predecessors are.
hope Kevin Feige knows that it's like literally, it's like this is it's big, it's huge.
Yeah, and I think he does know.
No.
I would hope so. It's like this is like
hopefully.
You want to sell people on like the next 10 years of the MCU, you do it with Spider-Man. You know, that's where you start. That's really where you start.
So if it's true that this was like the most viewed trailer ever, like the fact that this beat out GTA 6.
Well, it's
like
the most viewed movie launch.
No, it said somebody like did the numbers, or like somebody like pointed out that like I think GTA 4 in its first, or GTA 6 in its first day had like 440 million or something like that, and Spider-Man had 700 million. Like it fucking like lapped it like bad. And like look, our buddy Eli was saying that might be Mickey Mouse numbers, but like I wouldn't be surprised if it's not, just because it's Spider-Man, but like that's fucking crazy if that's the case, dude.
Yeah,
like,
it's huge.
Yeah.
Well, genuinely. I think it's like you were saying, Bryce. It's like this is the first time we're ever getting like a fourth Spider-Man movie, like ever. You know what I mean? And that's like yeah, that's huge. That definitely has some like forward to it.
What else do we got to look forward to this year?
Yeah,
Supergirl.
Doomsday, bro.
Come on. Doomsday. Yeah.
Doomsday.
I'm looking forward to that next year. Next year when we all meet up. Bro. But yeah, not. Yeah. But yeah, it's an exciting time. I won't even lie to you. It genuinely does feel like it's a very exciting time to be a Spider-Man fan with this movie. I do wish that they did that whole like piecing together shit like a couple months earlier. That would have been a lot cooler. If
that
I
genuinely it's like a really cool way to reveal a trailer. Like I mean. I think the clips that they chose were kind of like dumb in certain spots.
Oh man, that Punisher like fucking like running over Spider-Man.
That was amazing. That was amazing. I fucking cackled laughing when I saw that shit, dude.
The fucking person who got to reveal that one, I hope they know that this shit genuinely had me in tears.
I think what they should have done, like I love what they did in terms of like getting the fans involved, because I think it shows a kind like their mission with this movie is to like get back to basics and get back to like what the fans want out of a movie. And again, that's where I'm scared in a sense, because like just because you give the fans what they want doesn't always make a good movie. Like The Rise of Skywalker was exactly what the fans wanted in certain ways, and that movie fucking is horrible. I'm not even a Star Wars guy. But that's like the result of doing like the fan thing, is a movie like that. And I don't think Brand New Day is going to be that bad, but like you run the risk of just kind of like
that would be crazy.
The worst Spider-Man movie we've gotten to date is
Spider-Man
2. Fuck you. Is Spider-Man 3. That's the worst Spider-Man movie we've gotten to date, and that's like.
You sure about that?
A 2.5 out of 5.
Oh yeah,
like a 6 out of 10 at worst.
Yeah, sure.
Like that movie's not that bad. So like if that's like I don't think not to say we'll never get another bad Spider-Man movie, but like I think
the bar isn't in hell. The bar isn't in hell.
Yeah, like I think it would be true. It's harder to make a bad Spider-Man movie than it is. Like, it's easier to make a good Spider-Man movie than it is to make a bad Spider-Man movie. You know? Where it's like, I feel like you really, like, several things have to fuck up in the chain of command to make a bad Spider-Man movie. And yes, I know people's general belief that, like, TASM 2 is the worst shit ever. Like, Go fuck yourself. We've had way
Well,
worse. Like there are at least 5 MCU movies that are worse than that. There are 5 MCU movies that are at least worse than that.
Well, I don't think anyone's saying that Mark Webb didn't try his absolute best. I mean, you said it's hard to make a bad Spider-Man movie, and I would say in that sense, Mark Webb tried very hard to make a bad Spider-Man movie.
He got you there. Yeah, he got you there.
I hope we actually follow through on this retrospective. I want to.
We will. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Did you talk to June about it?
June doesn't believe it's happening because of you.
What?
That shit not happening. That shit not happening. That shit not happening, yo. That shit not happening, yo.
Whoa. Why is this being blamed on me? Why are we acting like this is a me problem?
Somebody couldn't handle Aquaman.
Okay. Hold on. No. See, here's what we're not gonna do. None of the Spider-Man movies are Aquaman. I've seen all of the Spider-Man movies, with the exception of Far From Home, at least twice. Now,
Home is going to be our Aquaman.
Hold on. Will Far From Home bring a minor snag or hang up? Maybe.
Absolutely.
But you know what?
It's gonna fuck the whole game up.
I'm a different person now. I'm just a different person now. Like that was 2 whole years ago. Twin, that was 2 whole years ago, bro. Like I am fundamentally a different person than I was summer 2024. Brother, if you fucking ask me now to watch goddamn Man of Steel, BVS, fucking Wonder Woman 84, Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey. Yeah, I would probably fucking burn out too. I would crash and burn. I still have the screenshot of my letterbox. That shit looked fucking ridiculous.
That was genuinely insane. That was genuinely insane.
So but we're not doing that. We're not doing that this time.
We ain't doing that.
We're not doing that this time.
We're not doing that.
So
it's
all decent movies. It's all decent movies.
I motion that we get the Raimi movies wrapped up like next month. You know?
Okay.
Like
that's reasonable.
Raimi movies,
that's
we can start rewatching them.
That's right.
I can breeze
get it wrapped
those.
up by the end of I can
really breeze through those.
Once we all watch them, I'm probably gonna rewatch them soon. I've been kind of itching to rewatch them. Once we all rewatch them, we can get it out. Okay, man, come on.
Wait, hold on. What did you say?
I just called him a Chud. I might skip 2. I might skip 2 because I saw 2 with the friend not that long ago. No, I just don't like watching certain. I just don't like watching certain movies like very close in proximity to each other.
I get it.
I get it. I understand.
But I'll watch 1 and 3. I'll watch 1 and 3.
Yeah,
soon enough.
3 is my
I think
favorite one.
I think we knock the Raimi movies out pretty easy, and then TASM is where I think
the snag.
Yeah,
dude, I'm actually pretty enthusiastic to watch both of those.
I'm enthusiastic. I'm also afraid. I'm afraid of what. I'm afraid I'm gonna be spit on and pointed.
There's gonna be some
conflict.
There's gonna be your birds of prey. I hope you fucking know this. That's gonna be your birds. No, because
Bryce is too committed.
I would never.
Bryce is so committed to it.
Yeah,
he's so committed.
Yeah. No, Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey.
I don't doubt that.
Was always bad. That's the thing.
Birds of Prey was bad. It was always that was me. That was me. Birds of Prey. Honestly, again, that was 2024. That was me trying to hang on to something that just wasn't there. That was me trying to hang on to an early pandemic memory that was half nostalgia. That was just it was always bad. It was always bad.
Yeah.
But
whereas me,
TASM 2 has clarity. That's genuine delusion. That's genuine delusion, and I respect that.
Genuine delusion.
See, what happened with TASM 2 is I love that movie when I first saw it. I fucking love that movie. I thought it was awesome.
You are
and then I got on YouTube like more, and I would watch people, and they would keep shitting on that movie, and like eventually, like I think it was one of those. It was one of those things where like I got like so used to like hearing people say it was bad that I just kind of like accepted that it was bad. And then the week that Spider-Man 2 the game was coming out, I was rewatching those movies, and I rewatched TASM 2, and I felt like I was like it was like I like found out how to love again. When like watershed moment that happened to me, and I was like, no, I was fucking right. This movie's fucking amazing. I don't. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Delusion.
4.5 stars, by the way. 4.5 stars.
4.5
May
stars,
16th, 2024.
The
4.5 fucking stars.
The 4.5 stars are purely like just a me.
That's spirited. That is spirited.
I know that's just
strong.
That half star is a delusion. That half star is a
motherfucker.
Delusion.
You did it twice.
But...
You did it twice. You did it on May 13th and then May 16th.
Because I saw it in theaters. I saw it in theaters both those times. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Bryce. This feels kind of spiritually Israeli, bro. I won't even lie to you. That fucking
Amazing Spider-Man 2, the most spiritually Israeli Spider-Man movie? No, Far From Home is because it has the drones.
Just calling out the bullshit. This motherfucker Bryce said, fucking, I'm coming, like it was coming home in May. Motherfucker, you watched it in October 19th, 2023. That was just a few months. You waited like 4 or 5 months, came back to it, and just gave it that half star. Don't talk to me no fucking epiphany. You didn't have a goddamn epiphany. You always loved it. All right.
I was saying I watched it that week that Spider-Man 2 was coming out, and that was when I was like, holy fuck. Like, this movie's amazing. And then I rewatched it like when it came out in theaters.
Yeah, and you still had that sentiment.
Yeah, and I still loved it because I was like, God damn it. I haven't seen this. I literally saw this in theaters 10 years ago, and that was hitting me. I'm sorry. That was fucking hitting me, bro.
You're such a chud, bro.
You know what? You're such a chud.
I did say though, I think I might have told you, like, I want to believe. Like, I want to believe in it.
I need you to watch them back to back. I need you to make
Holy
time.
Fuck, bro. Dude, you might be asking a lot of me.
Or within a day of each other. Within like 2 or 3 days of each other.
Fine.
Like within
not
like
a double
a day
feature.
or two of each other. Yeah.
Not double feature.
I will admit, like, I'm very open-minded on 2, but with 1, like, I pretty much know where I stand on it. Like, I know where I stand. Like,
okay.
It's not like bad or anything. Like, I have very fond memories and like it's very nostalgic for me, but like just in terms of the content, bro, like I know where I stand with it.
They know where they stand. They know where they stand.
But 2, I can be persuaded. I can be persuaded weirdly enough. Like, I think if you catch me on the right day, if no bullshit has happened, if I'm feeling good, fuck it, bro. We'll see. You know?
All I'm saying is, like, I'm not backing down. I mean, like, maybe I'll rewatch.
You gonna take these lashings. You gonna take these lashings, yo.
We'll see, bro.
I'm gonna.
You gotta have. It's gonna.
It just made me think of that scene from fucking Ted 2 when they're watching Roots, and he's like the guy's getting whipped, and he's like, "Say your name." He's like, "Good." And Ted's like, "Dude, that's just like me. He's just like me."
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, Bryce. It's probably gonna be a fucking 1v3 during that entire episode.
1v3?
I'll be fine with that.
Yeah, dude. Marcus has.
Oh yeah, Marcus did want
interest.
He did.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Marcus.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, I'm
not gonna try. I'm gonna try not to be too defensive. I'm gonna let everybody else speak, and then I'm gonna say my piece. I'm gonna say my piece. Like,
you are genuinely lying yourself if you don't think that's probably gonna be the most heated regenerate talk episode in the history of fucking ever.
I'm not gonna attack you, Bryce. I'm not gonna attack you, Bryce.
I definitely will. I definitely will.
If you hate the movie enough and you decide to attack me, I'll take it. I'll be like Jesus on the cross. Okay?
No,
It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like the image, Bryce, where it's like the lamb and there's like the wolves in it, and
no.
yeah, I don't know. It genuinely could just swing either fucking way. Either way, yeah.
The only thing I ask is like just give a genuine try. Like I'm gonna give Spider-Man 3 a genuine try again. I'm gonna give Spider-Man 3 a genuine try because recently I've just like kind of fallen completely out with that movie and just like don't like think it's. I don't even think it's like what people like. I don't think it's half of what people say that movie is.
You're stupid. You're wrong.
I'm still gonna like go in with a genuine like heart because I mean I grew up with that fucking movie. I still have I still have a love for it, and I hope I'm able to like see what everybody else sees when I rewatch it again.
Sure,
I think I know for me at least, like I know, like I said earlier, shout out to John Watts, friend of the show. John, you can come during the retrospective. You are so welcome on the show. I would love to interview you. But also, if they thought Gavin J. Konop was bad, talking about fucking John Watts Spider-Man, bro, just wait.
Genuinely brother, you
genuinely just wait.
You thought Gavin J. Konop was bad.
No, like genuinely, bro. I'm gonna be like a fucking terrorist, bro.
I think I'll be the only like voice of like positivity.
I don't have much an opinion on those movies outside of the first and then the third one.
June, like oh my god, bro. I remember I watched No Way Home pretty recently, and I know like it's just so beautiful that John Watts thought he deserved to live after that. Like it's just so like come on, bro. Like you expected to do Fantastic Four after this, nigga? Fuck you.
Well, he was. Wasn't he? Or was it late? I thought he was out by that point. Like
no, he was. He left like after. He left after it came out.
This shit was soul crush. That shit had to have been soul crushing for him because I remember like seeing an interview afterwards where he was like, "Yeah, that was like a COVID movie, and that shit was like stressful on my heart, basically." Like, I can't even imagine being in his like situation.
No,
that
it was probably
like,
really
genuinely, yeah.
Yeah.
The next time we got the Raimi movies.
Yeah.
The retrospective coming soon, and the goddamn Spider-Man Brand New Day, July, man, July.
Yeah. Then after Spider-Man, we're gonna watch all the Avengers movies, right?
I don't.
Yeah, brother.
I'm
brother.
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good.
We're gonna be leading the Russo Best Director campaign. Me and Ty.
Oh yeah, we
will be there.
Dude, I don't even. Dude, I'm a PlayStation kid. I don't even play Nintendo like that, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Forgot. Bryce, you almost forgot. Before we do the Avengers rewatch, you know what's gonna come out in July, right? Supergirl. Superman. Hey, whoa! Who did that? Come on, who did that? We're gonna watch Supergirl. You're not. Come on, all right, June. That's not funny, bro. Like, come on. We're gonna watch Supergirl. You're not excited
I haven't
for
even
Supergirl?
seen the trailer for that. I haven't seen the trailer for that. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Way better than fucking Lanterns. If anything, way better than fucking Lanterns.
Fucking, I don't know, bro. I don't wanna like turn it into an extensive discussion here because we're about two pretty deep in shit. Bryce is like,
yeah, man, it's been a long episode, and if you factor in the little like hour-long discussion me and Bryce had about fucking Spider-Man before we started recording, bro, we've been here for a little bit. Yeah.
That's your fucking travesty, bro.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah, that'll be a next time type of thing. Maybe when more
Well,
shit comes out about it.
we're gonna make. I mean, I feel like it depends. Like, if that movie comes out and like it genuinely breaks Ty's heart, like I think we might have to do an episode on it. But like, I feel like for the most part, we're gonna keep it to like vague comments on the Spider-Man episode. On the Spider-Man episode, I feel like that's what it's gonna amount to.
Yeah. That's where I stand on it at this point. Fuck, man.
Fuck, man.
Tough business on families.
Tough business on families, man. But hey, man, Spider-Man stocks are up.
I guess, bro.
I guess, bro.
Not in the
Fuck
comics.
you.
Not in the comics, man.
Oh yeah, okay, no, yeah, we're still stocks have never been more down.
Stocks have always been up in Spider-Man media, like
Oh yeah.
like movies and games and shit. Like it's never really like dropped off like that bad. But you get to the comics, nope.
Oh, bro, you thought Matthew Perry was bad. No, brother.
I hope one day we're just recording an episode and we just get the news, you know.
Yeah.
Hey man, you know what? We'll see. Actually, you know what? I'll put it out there just to see how badly it ages or how good it ages. You know, I want to give a shout out to our friends over at Tel Aviv. You know, our listeners over in Tel Aviv. I know the loss of Netanyahu is very, very difficult, and shout out Iran.
I gotta edit this part out. We're getting
Farts and swears
cooked.
for our friends in Tel Aviv.
Yeah. Big ups to the big Yahoo. All right, big ups.
We'll see you in Valhalla.
All right. Well, that's been this episode of Progenitor Talk. Actually, a really decent episode. I won't even lie to you. This has been my favorite in like a long time. I didn't think I'd hit the nail that hard on fucking Remick, the
Dude,
vampire.
That was incredible. That was like,
I
don't know how you did that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was like reading the Spark Notes on a book you're supposed to read for a class, and then just fucking acing the essay.
I'm just saying, man. Don't count Teriyaki Asian out just yet, okay? I might be in the cave banging fucking rocks together like a fucking caveman. But guess what? Cavemans create fire sometimes too. You know what I mean? Get
Funniest shit ever was watching the Oscars, and they were doing the Sinners performance, and then like the fucking Chinese dancer comes out, and June just texts me and goes, "Chinese."
I didn't know they'd be brothers from the East in that movie. It caught me off guard. It caught me off guard a little bit. Yeah, but I've been Teriyaki Asian. Thanks for listening to us. Dakota Incident, second printing out soon. If y'all can go cop it, if y'all can. Milestone.
I just buried Milestone completely. Oh my god. Jesus.
I didn't know if that was I didn't know if that was a genuine.
No, I'm just realizing we just didn't talk about it at all.
That wasn't supposed to be an actual topic. I was
thought that was June just being a shill, but
I was just bullshitting. But then again,
Shout out the incident.
Shout out the incident.
Please.
Hashtag Snyder. Where the brothers at? Hashtag Absolute Static.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been Teriyaki Asian. Do you guys want to do your little spiel?
Geekforhire, new Substack article out. I pretty much summarize it in this, but if you want to read it, link in bio. It's also on Instagram, Geekforhire _. That's where I'll be. Yeah. Bryce?
Follow me on Instagram at Israel.
Yeah.
This is the fun Jared Talk episode. Just no. I would never buy Dasm with my own money.
Sources tell me BB is still is stable. Please God. Please God.
All right, let's see you guys next time.